All right, collective, on to our Thursday workout. It's kind of a big butt day. We're doing some pulling, we're doing some accessories. So we've gone hard every day this week, had Metcons every day. So we're gonna change it up and do a little slow pace. We're gonna do some strength focus and then some specific targeting of our lower body. Starting out with the warm up, we're doing some seated banded leg curls. We do these, you guys can take a bench, take a band, hook it around about 4 to 5 inches off the ground. Now the key to this, I'm gonna grab my bench here. The key to this is that when you guys set this up, you're at enough of a length here that when you guys curl your feet and or you have an object so you can curl your feet under. Okay, so if I have my band 6 inches, you wrap your feet inside, this band's pulling back, and then you're gonna curl your feet underneath with that band resisting back away from you guys, okay? From there, it's gonna be a barbell seated good morning. So we take our barbell on our back, we sit onto a box. Typically, these are done with a little bit wider of a stance. It helps open up the hips. And the good thing about seated good morning is that it takes the hamstrings out of it. So a lot of you guys with stiff hamstrings, takes that hamstring, a little bit of that butt out of it, so it can really focus on us getting this position in our back and getting our back super opened up, okay? From there, we're gonna finish off with a 30-second hollow hold on the ground, trying to fold up best we can. Remember that hollow hold. If we can't get ourselves in that banana shape without our, with our lower back not staying on the ground, so if our lower back leaves the ground, we tuck our feet in and try to change that position as much as we can, and even just tuck the arms in a little bit until you guys can hold that shape, okay? So 4 sets of that. We'll get some hamstring activation, we get the lower back, opens up for our pulling, and then we got the just kind of core activating piece there to finish that off. And we go into, we're doing what's called a rack pull day. It's gonna be tough for a lot of you guys as far as having the equipment and have enough weights and things like that. So if things all go south, all right, and you guys aren't able to do this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this into an RDL where we deadlift up from the ground one time and then we slowly come over to the top of the knee and make our pull. But what we're gonna be doing is if you guys have plates, boxes, whatever you can, now typically for like, obviously it's different per person, it just depends on the length of your legs. For me, I do about 2 blue plates because then you add the diameter of your lifting plates and that bar will set somewhere in here on me, okay? When we set up on the bar, the bar is gonna be high, we start our pull from there, so it takes that bottom portion out of the deadlift and it focuses on the engaging of our butt to drive through and squeeze home on the deadlifts, okay? So it allows you to lift a lot more weight as well. What we do is called dead stop on these. So dead stop is just that when you set the bar on the ground, there's no tap and go. So what we do is we deadlift it up, come down, pause, reset, pick up, pause, reset, so on and so forth. And it's a lot tougher and you develop a lot of raw strength with dead stops versus getting that stretch reflex on the bounce or tap and goes, okay guys? So we're doing 10-8 and then we're going for 6s and we're trying just to go for a heavy rack pull. We're looking for like a 8.5 to 9 out of 10. Again, you guys will almost never hear me say 10 unless we're just trying to really test lifts. And then yeah, once you guys max out, which might mean some failure. But in strength phases, in developing movements and getting used to new movements, don't want to fail, okay? Especially on the deadlift. This is the first time we've gone heavy in a while. Be careful of the back. If it feels funny, just kind of think about that and be conscious of it as you guys go, okay? But again, we might have to stack our weights. You take 245s on the right, 245s on the left. We roll our bar on top of there. That should start somewhere at the patella or just below the kneecap there. Dead stops every time, and we're gonna build heavy through that, okay? We're gonna finish off there with some accessories. We got some fancy accessories for you guys, so I'm gonna have to break these down for you guys and make sure we really understand what's going on, okay? So the first one, these are called supersets. So when we finish the first movement, we go right into the next one, okay? We're doing banded reverse lunges with a kettlebell in the goblet. We're gonna do 12 on one leg, switch up 12 the other, and then go right into dumbbell or kettlebell RDLs, all right, or Romanian deadlift. So what we'll do is we'll take this band on one foot, strap it around the neck. We take that kettlebell. Now, if I'm lunging, if my right leg's out in front, the band's gonna be on that front leg. I step back, I do my lunge, I drive up, okay? So that's all it is. Now, when I finish off, I'll probably hold on. If you're nice and athletic, you can just step over. Ready for this? We step over, hook our foot, switch up, bam, let go. Now we're right into this other leg for our lunges, okay? So, hooking around the neck, hooking below the foot, 12 right, 12 left. We let that go. We grab onto a pair of dumbbells or kettlebells. We're doing an RDL with a tempo. It's 15 reps. It's gonna be kind of a little bit of a grip buster, but 3 seconds down, RDL is just going for as much of a stretch really. Usually the RDL is like below the kneecap, it's your standard RDL. So really with the dumbbells, we can do is we get a little bit more of a range. We start from the top, 1, 2, 3, hinge over far, get that big hamstring stretch, 1, 2, 3, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna build over the course of these 3 sets is try to give me like a heavy, tough 15. The problem though with a lot of you guys when we're a little bit newer to tempo is it's really hard to pick good weights for high reps. 15 reps is a lot. So what tends to happen to me in my learning curve with it is that your first 3 or 4, you're like, well, this is stupid easy. Maybe I should go up. The problem with that is that around 10, 11, 12 reps, it starts to get really hard. We start to lose our positions, change shape. So just know that and be okay if the first 3 reps feel easy. It's all about how the last 4 or 5 feel. That's what's gonna make you guys pick good weights for tempo, okay? So 12 single leg banded kettlebell reverse lunges per leg. We go right into, so you're gonna drop that kettlebell, take the band off, grab your dumbbells, kettlebells, right into RDLs right away. Rest for 2 minutes after. We go through 3 sets of that, okay? Then we're gonna have another superset. We're going a hip banded good morning. I'll explain that in a second, and I'll explain kind of the athleticism that we might need for that, and kind of some alternatives if you guys struggle. And we're gonna go right into 30 air squats, okay? So the way this one works is we take a band. Let me turn this over a little bit so you guys can see where my band's coming from. A band from the rig here, okay? Now, again, a little bit of athleticism here. The bar has got to be out in front of you. We're doing a good morning, so we're gonna have to go clean it, put it on back, we take it from the ground. You're not gonna have to go terribly heavy with this, so you know, that does kind of give you the ability to clean it. We're in this weird position. But we strap through the band to be about hip height. We step through the band, okay? Get it at your hip. We're gonna walk out so that we have good tension. Whenever we do banded stuff from the rig, guys, if your back here was slack, you might as well not even use a band, okay? So what I'd rather do is get a lot of band tension and less weight on the bar than more weight on the bar and less band tension, especially when that's the focus. So from here we walk out, you're gonna have to grab your bar, clean it up, okay? I would do it with almost no tension, so you do it right in front, clean your bar up, set it on your back, walk out, get that stance, and then from here, we're doing a good morning. So that band is gonna help pull your hips back and keep you, as you start driving forward, give you a little bit of resistance on your butt. What I want is that good morning position, hips come back, we lean over top the bar, squeeze and fire your butt through, okay? So with these, let me get out of here. With these, again, we're gonna add a little bit of that tempo as you guys go through, which means that there should be super lightweight on the bar, and we're controlling the position. We get done with that, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your bar up over, first thing you're gonna do is walk back, get slack, bar up and over, set that down, get out, and then we're right into 30 controlled and good air squats. And I want like perfect air squats, so that's gonna be kind of our focus point of that. We burn up our butt and our hamstrings and everything in between, and then it's butt back, knees out, we're going nice controlled. Now you can speed it up a little bit, but I don't want you guys any sloppy crazy stuff. This is time to focus and drill in that, okay? So 3 sets of our single leg lunging into RDLs, 2-minute rest, go through 3 sets of that, then go through 3 sets of this, and then we're gonna finish off with 100 Russian twists. So you guys can grab kettlebell or even 5 pounds, something light. What I want is the biggest sets you guys possibly can. So butt on the ground, feet up, we're gonna twist and touch each time. It's 100 total touches. All right, so it's 50 total. So I want you guys to weight that adequately to make that really challenging. This can cause multiple rest periods in between. Okay, guys? Lots of talking, lots of explanation. Let me know if you guys have any questions on that, or you guys need maybe some subs. If you have trouble with the bar in the back, we can hold the kettlebell in front. If you guys can't do the rack pull or the deadlift from the knee height, what we can do is just do a regular RDL where you deadlift up, and then you're just gonna go over top. Obviously no dead stop, but we're gonna turn that into an RDL, okay? Let me know if you guys have any questions. As always, have fun, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay?